Hi lovelies, hi there and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, karibu. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do. Alright, so today's video will be a little bit different. It will be just a voiceover commentary, and I'll be reading through one of my favorite poems by Emory Hall. You can find her online. You can find her work online, and this particular piece is one of my favorite because it exemplifies what it means to be a woman. It exemplifies womanhood. So I'll read through it and then I'll break it down for you. All right. Make peace with all the women you once were. Lay flowers at their feet. Offer them incense and honey and forgiveness. Honor them and give them your silence. Listen. Bless them and let them be. For they are the bones of the temple you sit in now. For they are the rivers of wisdom leading you towards the sea. I have been 1,000 different women. In the womanhood journey and in the level up journey, there's something I've noticed, not just with myself, but with many women around me, that we are struggling with who we were. We almost feel a sense of shame of who we were and the things we did, the things we should have done, what we put up with, what we shouldn't have put up with, what our standards were and what our standards weren't. And if you look at the first stanza where it talks about make peace with all the women you once were. Nobody was born perfect. Nobody was born knowing how to be, how to live. Of course, we have examples and we've been modeled for by our parents majorly and by other women around us. But even those women, no matter how strong and no matter how exemplifying of womanhood they have been to us, they've also made mistakes. So give yourself grace for the woman you once were. Clap for yourself and actually be proud of the woman you are now, for the growth you have made, for the steps you have made to be better, to think better, to do better, to maneuver this life better. So make peace with the woman you once were, because until and unless you make peace with that woman, you're never ever going to move forward. Your past will always have its clutches, not just over you, but on your neck, strangling you and, suffocating you. All right. And you'll never be able to enjoy this life for as long as you're tied to the past. So give yourself that grace, extend forgiveness to yourself, because until and unless you are able to forgive yourself, you will always be beholden to your past. You will always be pulled back by your past. So honor the women that you once were. Lay flowers at their feet. Offer them incense and honey and forgiveness. Think about it from the perspective of, it's almost as if there's a part of you, your past particularly, that in as much as it still has an effect generally in your life and you cannot ignore it, but there's a version of you that is dead. And it's almost as if the flowers that you're laying down, it's almost as if you're laying a wreath to the death of your past self. All right. And you're offering your past self flowers. I mean, flowers are something of beauty. You're offering incense. Incense smells good. You're offering honey. Honey tastes sweet. And even more importantly, you're offering forgiveness. I think we are so caught up in forgiving other people about what the things they've done and the things they've not done, that we forget that even we need forgiveness, that we need to forgive ourselves. And I love this point so much because it's a reminder that you cannot give others what you have not given yourself. You cannot learn to forgive others if you have not forgiven yourself. You cannot learn to move forward if you yourself have not broken up with your past. So lay flowers at their feet. Lay beauty flowers are beautiful. Lay sweet smelling incense. Lay something sweet. And even more importantly, lay forgiveness. Honor them and give them your silence. Honor who you are. Honor the fact that you did not know what you know now. Honor the fact that you are learning. Honor the fact that you are naive. Honor the fact that maybe you are even easily manipulatable. Honor the fact that you needed to grow. Honor the fact that you needed to go through certain experiences to become who you are. Honor the lessons that you've learned. Honor the past versions of yourself. Honor the experiences. Honor the situations. Honor the pain. Honor the tears. Honor the anguish. Honor the people that you are relating with. Honor the situations that you've had to find yourself in. No matter how painful they are, just honor them. Give them your silence and listen. Be introspective. The thing that I've realized that people do not, one of the reasons why people do not grow is that we are not introspective. You have to sit with yourself. And that's why even when it comes to people breaking up, don't be so quick to jump into the next relationship. Honor that silence. Honor that alone time. Honor that quietness. Be introspective. And what lessons are you going to learn and take out of it so that as you move forward, you do not repeat the same mistakes. Even more importantly, bless them and let them be. Honor that the fact that they did, that you, the past version of you, had to go through those experiences. Bless that version of yourself and let them be. Break free from the past versions of yourself. Break free from the past mindset that you had. For they are the bones of the temple you sit in now. You can never be you, and the you that you see in front of the mirror right now could never be you without the past versions of yourself. So in as much as you're breaking free of them, you also have to acknowledge that you are where you are at. You know what you know. You're living the life that you're living because you went through certain experiences. I'm not trying to validate certain experiences because they could be extremely painful and they may not make sense to you. But the fact remains that you are where you are. You're living the life that you're living because you went through what you went through. You interacted with who you interacted with. You cried the tears that you cried. And so the temple that you are in now is as a result of the bones of the past that you had to go through. For they are the rivers of wisdom leading you toward the sea. Wisdom is not built in a vacuum. A lot of the times, wisdom is built from past experiences, and you have to acknowledge those past experiences for what they are. But even as you're moving forward, no matter how dark and how murky the past experiences are, move forward with the hope that good things are happening, that better things are coming your way. Be open to embracing all the good things and all the beautiful things that are coming your way. Just because you have a past and just because certain things happen or things happen the way you did not expect them to happen, that does not cancel out all the beauty that is coming your way. For I have been 1,000 different women, and we will continue growing, we will continue evolving, we will continue having different versions of ourselves, and embrace every single version of yourself, the past, the present, and the future. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and read this poem anytime you find yourself in a spot where you're like, you know what, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move forward. The past is, holding me back. I'm fearful of the future. Read this poem. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling. I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.